Right, okay, back with you. Poochie's turned down.
All right, we'll start then in 3, 2.
The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good evening, folks, and welcome. This is Simon Coulson from Internet Business School, and I thank you for joining us on this evening's webinar. Now, this evening I'm joined by Brian Cos and Sean Casey, who have got this fantastic bit of software called WebFire. It's now in version 3, so it's been around a fair while, but it just keeps on getting better and better. And in this webinar this evening, they're going to be sharing with you how you can use this tool to get masses and masses of traffic to your website. So I'm going to hand over to the guys and let them take you through the software and tell you all about it. So without further ado, Brian, welcome.
All right, Simon, thanks for the intro there. And once again, my name's Brian Cos. I'm also joined by my friend and business partner, Sean Casey. You'll hear from him probably a little bit later on the call. Got some real exciting stuff for you today on all about how to get all the free targeted traffic you need for anything in under 3 minutes. I don't care if you're selling your own stuff. I don't care if you're just an affiliate selling other stuff. I don't care if you're selling services or products, or even if you're brand new and selling nothing right now. I'll actually share with you several ideas that you can use right now to start selling online and driving a lot of traffic to just that. So a lot of exciting stuff on this call for you today. So here is my promise to you. By the end of this presentation, you'll be able to get all the free, highly targeted traffic you need for anything in under 3 minutes. And it doesn't even matter if you have a website or not. Using multiple, largely untapped sources and techniques that you probably haven't heard about. I can guarantee at least most of them you haven't heard about. And be able to sell them anything you want, including stuff I'll show you that can make hundreds to thousands off of even a single sale. Now you might ask, is that a bold claim? Does anyone here think that's a bold claim? Just type in yes if so. All right, you all would be absolutely right, and that's precisely why you'll see how in just a few moments live. So partway through this call, I'll actually show you a lot of stuff I'm sharing. I'll show it to you live, so you don't just have to take my word for it. You can see it alive and in front of your own eyes. Because again, I'll show you exactly how to do all this and more live, so you can see for yourself in just a bit. And I want to say right now, the results of these techniques don't just work for me. I know oftentimes there's guys that say, okay, well, maybe the stuff that you say works great for you, but what about me? Or what about the average Joe? What about the guy that, hasn't done anything yet online? Does this stuff work for you? And the answer is yes, but I want to share a couple of quick things with you. Here is a client that made $1 million off of one lead thanks to me. He says, both of you, just want to drop you a note to tell you that I just signed my first $1 million deal from a single client. It would not have been possible without applying what you taught me about lead generation. Best, Robert Smith. Now, this was completely unsolicited. I never asked him for this. He just randomly emailed us. And he got $1 million deal from one lead by following our advice and putting it into action. And guess what, guys? Who here would like to find out exactly how he got that $1 million deal, exactly what he sold that anyone here could easily do? Would you be interested in that? All right, seeing a lot of yeses. And in just a bit, I'll actually share with you, just one of the methods. I'll share several methods, but I'll share with you especially the one method that he used to get that $1 million deal right there. And again, that's just one tactic that I'll be showing you today. Now, don't let the $1 million proof there scare you off thinking that this is only achievable by pros, because he wasn't. It's not that he wasn't a smart guy or anything. I'm sure he's a very smart guy, but it's the fact that what he was doing was nothing special. It wasn't like he's the only guy that could do it. It's not like, it's not like being a pro athlete or a basketball or football player, or anything where, it's kind of hard for the average Joe to all of a sudden, fairly quickly become a pro like that. It's nothing like that. This is much, much easier, where literally anyone in less than a day's time can do the exact same service, offer the exact same thing that he did right there. And as proof of that, I want to show you some of the next case study right here is proof that even a non-techie or the non-technically gifted, as I say, can succeed just as easily. So here's the non techie makes his first sale ever. David Smith is the very definition of a non-techie, and I say that again in a nice way. 6 weeks before meeting me, he couldn't even use Microsoft Office. So if you asked him to write a letter using Word, he couldn't do it, okay? He didn't know how to open up Word. He didn't know how to write a letter. Literally, if you could write an email, you're probably more advanced than him on the tech side, okay? So this is the definition of a newbie as far as I'm concerned. And it's okay if some of you are like that, but I know most of you are probably, you know, more advanced than that. Well, even he made his first sale online ever with these techniques. And he says his traffic stats are now on an upward trend for the first time ever. So before I go on to show you how you can do all this yourself, I feel like I have to do the necessary obligation of telling you a bit about who I am. So once again, my name's Brian Kaz, and you know I've been around online for probably around close to 15 years or so. I actually started while I was still in college. In fact, the closest thing I ever had to an actual job was while in college for part pay and part credit. I actually worked for a psychology lab where we would do research down on the prisons on inmates and such. And that's how I actually, you know, first got my start. I kind of saw all the tests that were run, and you know, I saw the software that they used, and it got me thinking when I had the opportunity to participate in basically a contest to win a grant for myself and the lab. So I thought, man, you know, these tests take over an hour. You know, I think I could do something that could do the same or better in 90 seconds instead of like 90 minutes. So I had a programmer friend of mine program up an idea I had, and we got some funding to run this test on a bunch of subjects and stuff. And at the end of the day, I actually won a national award for the research that I did for the little program that I made. And it turned out that the 90-second program I made actually not only got faster results, but was more accurate than the test that took like up to 90 minutes. So it was faster and far more accurate. And it got me thinking, well, gee, you know, that's pretty cool right there. And as a thank you for my work and my idea and all that, and for basically beating tests that they've had around since the 1960s, they gave me $4,000 as basically like a thank you bonus type thing, which, you know, was great at the time because, again, you know, I was in college and all that. But it got me thinking, well, gee, you know, that's not really a ton of money compared to what was basically accomplished. And I thought, well, you know, I was playing around online at the time, making a little bit. And I thought, well, if I can make software that could automate psych tests, I wonder if I could make software that can automate a lot of the tasks that I have to do online to get traffic and such. So I set out to do just that. And by the time I was done with college, there's really no need for me to go on to actually get you know, a normal job or anything like that, because I was already making more for, you know, myself than I ever would pursuing a PhD or, you know, anything like that, which was the original plan. So, you know, ever since that day, I never really looked back, and since then, I've actually started and founded or co-founded multiple 6- and 7-figure businesses since then in a variety of different markets. In fact, here's one right here. This is an example of just one of the businesses that I built using the techniques I'm about to share with you that processed over $2.9 million in 8 months' time. Now, a lot of people share like really high numbers. Like they'll say they had a launch of like, you know, millions and millions of dollars and all this, but a lot of times they share what I call projected numbers. Like they're given an estimation in their eyes what they think it's worth, and oftentimes these numbers are greatly inflated and are nowhere near what's actually processed. Well, the 2.9 million right here is physically processed and collected in the 8 months' time. And I also did another business that was basically cloned off of that with the exact same model that did another $1 million in sales in another niche in just several months' time, so even faster than that right there. Now, again, realistically, I know that none of you really care about me and what I've done, and instead you care what I can do for others like you, right? Well, that's why I shared with you those previous case studies and some more later as well, and exactly why I'm going to be getting on to the nitty-gritty right here with the info on how I can help you get more traffic and make more online. Now, I want to make sure that all of you leave here with a way to make money and get traffic, even if you don't currently have a product or service or anything to sell now. That's perfectly okay. In fact, let me ask you guys a question. Okay, how many of you here already have something that you either currently sell or want to sell? Type in a 1 if you have something that you currently sell or you want to sell. So you have an idea of exactly what you want to sell or you're currently selling. Type in a 1 if so. Okay, looks like there's a good chunk. Now, how many of you here currently have nothing to sell as of yet? Type in a 2. Okay. All right, so far it looks like there's a decent mix. Looks like some have some stuff that they sell and some have none, and that's perfectly fine, because regardless if you have something to sell or nothing at all, and regardless if you have a website now or not, I promise you you can walk away from this with either ways of increasing your current sales or being able to sell something easily for the first time. Because at the end of the day, the more traffic you get, especially the more targeted traffic you get, the more money you can make. It's as simple as that right there. You need traffic. It's the lifeblood of any business out there. If you have the best idea, the best program in the world, the best product, the best service, it doesn't matter, because if no one sees it, guess what? You won't make anything. It doesn't matter how good it is. Any program you already invested in or technique that you currently doing, guess what? Also needs traffic. So regardless if you're training under like another person, which is basically teaching another kind of product or service that you should sell, or if you're doing your own stuff or anything like that, regardless of which case, you need traffic, and the more traffic you get, especially the targeted traffic, the more likely you are to make more. So before I show you how easy it is to get traffic to anything, let's check out the main ways to make money online. Now, there's really only a few ways to make money online. There's a bunch of like subcategories under each of those, but it really comes down to one of a few ways. First, you can sell your own products, and these can be physical or digital. So that means they can be something you physically sell, or it can be like an info product or a video or anything like that. I've sold a lot of these in my day in a bunch of different niches, ranging from wedding niches to diamonds to internet marketing to SEO to survival to gardening. I mean, all sorts of stuff right there. And it's very easy for you to either like write a book yourself or record a video, or even if you're brand new, you can even hire experts for very cheap to make these for you, and then you can go around and sell them. Or if you want an even easier way to start, you can just be an affiliate for countless products out there. I mean, literally, you can search Google for affiliate followed by whatever product niche or thing that you want to sell, and you'll probably find a ton of places where you can sign up to be an affiliate. You can also go to sites like clickbank.com or amazon.com and find a bunch of different products that you can easily be an affiliate for, almost anything that you could possibly dream of. And I've been an affiliate in basically everything from, again, the wedding niche to diamonds to internet marketing to survival. Same thing. I've been an affiliate for all that stuff right there. And you can write reviews, you can make videos, you can make sites. All that can work well. In fact, I actually accidentally made over 20 grand as an affiliate back before I knew even like a fraction of what I know now. So this was definitely a ways back. I want to say probably maybe even over 10 years ago. It was a long time back. I basically was an affiliate for an autoresponder service, and I would get like if a person signed up for a normal account, I'd get like, I don't know, like $5 a month or so, but it added up over time. If they grew their account larger, I could get paid a lot more. But I wrote a simple review that I wrote on a free blog site just called blogger.com. It's free and owned by Google. And I wrote a review of what I thought the pros and cons were, if I thought it was good or bad, and where they could sign up right now. And I got ranked for that review term, and I'll share with you in just a bit several tricks that you can do to easily get ranked as well for like any kind of review or like anything that you want. And I didn't make a ton of money the first day or the first week. I think the first month I was excited when I think it made like, I don't know, probably like 30 bucks or so. It wasn't much. But I thought, man, that's not bad for taking a half hour of my time to write a review, yada yada. Well, the next month, it made again about 30. Then it went up and did about 50. And then over time, it would range from, not much, like maybe 20 or 30 bucks up to, in some cases, hundreds of dollars each month. So it had a pretty big range. I think the best one was over 1,000, in 1 month. Well, all this time later, I went to check my stats on it a ways back, and I actually made over $20,000 in commissions from that one review that I had, that I didn't send any extra traffic to. I didn't do any extra marketing, nothing. I just picked a keyword to basically target, and I'll share with you methods that you can do that can help achieve the exact same thing. And I got ranked, and I got a lot of free traffic off of that, where all this time later made 20 grand. Again, not overnight, but definitely not bad for a half hour time, right? Who here wouldn't mind spending a half hour or even an hour of their time, even if they only made, let's say, 20 bucks a month, okay? Would that be a pretty good trade-off right there, even if you just did 20? Or let's say you spent your time making, 2 or 3 or 4 of these reviews, and let's say only one of those went on to make 20 bucks a month, or 30 or 40 or 50 a month. Would that still be worth your time? All right, I'm saying lots and lots of yeses, because of course it would. So the last thing that you can do to make money online is to sell services to others. And in my personal opinion, there's big opportunities for selling web services. There's opportunities for almost any kind of service out there, but all of you, by the end of this call, you can consider yourself probably web marketing experts, or at least you'll know way more than the average business out there online right now. You might think that you're, a newbie. I'm sure there's some that are advanced. Some think you might just be, like a newbie, but I guarantee you're probably more advanced than 99% of businesses out there. By the end of this call, you'll definitely know more than probably 99% of businesses out there. And I've sold stuff like SEO services, lead gen services, reputation management, which is almost like SEO. It's basically just getting some good stuff out there too, as easy as making a blog or making, videos and picking keywords to help get them ranked. And probably the best client I had from reputation management and SEO was $12,000 a month for a single client. And the work wasn't all that tough. In fact, it was probably comparable to clients I've had that I've charged a few $100 a month for. So I'll share with you the methods and strategies to do just that as well. But big opportunities out there that all of you can take advantage of, and I'd encourage you to do so. Because again, it's not that hard to reach your income goals when you're selling larger price point products and services and such. So again, you can sell anything of yours or of others. So it all comes down to needing traffic. And you can get free traffic in 2 different ways. So the first way of getting traffic, I call it the traditional way, which is what the majority of people do when they think that they need to get more traffic. And this is having prospects find you more easily. So if they're searching for you or what you basically offer, make it easier for them to basically find you. The traditional way to get traffic in this way is through SEO, or basically optimizing your site to rank better on Google and such. Again, basically just optimizing your site, videos, content, and so forth for various keywords in hopes of getting ranked or have people more easily find you. This is what most people traditionally try. And it's perfectly great and fine and can work well too. And I'll share with you a system in just a bit that can help a lot with this too, but I want to also share with you a second way of getting traffic, which our system can also help with as well. This second way is oftentimes largely ignored. So the second way I call the don't sit on your ass and wait way. This way, which is hardly ever utilized, involves not waiting for leads to find you, but you going to your prospects. There are tons of sources on the internet right now where people are often already telling you what they want to buy or expressing a major interest, and hardly no one takes the time to go to them. They can be talking on forums, Q&A sites, social media, sites that are already ranking. They're out there all over the place, and no one takes the time to really interact with them or go to them. So let me ask you guys a question. I want you to answer in the chat box, okay? Let's say you sell any kind of product or service out there, okay? Let's say that you sell mopeds or scooters, okay? That's the first thing that came to mind. And let's say, you set the price point for like a nice fancy one, let's say it's $5,000, okay? And let's say you're in a room that has a bunch of people, and someone raises their hand with $5,000 in their hand, and they say, hey, I'm looking for a new moped. Does anyone know a good one that I can get or where I can buy one from? Let me ask you guys a question. If you're in that room and someone's waving $5,000 in your face, or 5,000 pounds, or whatever currency from whatever country you're from, if they're waving that money and asking if you know what a good one is and where they can buy one, what do you do? Do you wait and say, oh, geez, I hope they go to Google, and I hope they search, and I hope they find me, and then I hope they buy off my site. I'm just going to sit here and wait and hope that they find me, because, man, that'd be a great day. Or you get off your ass, walk up to them, and say, hey, I see you're in the market for a moped. I happen to actually be an expert on them. I sell those. If you're looking for one in that price range, this is probably the best bang for your buck right here on this model, and here's why. And if you're interested, I can get you, the best deal that you can right here on that. Do you do that, or do you wait for them to find your site? So answer that in the chat. Which option do you do? The first one, where you wait, or the second one? Literally, they're waving $5,000 in your face. I know pretty much almost all of you are probably saying, well, of course I'll walk up and do the second way. Duh, Brian. Of course I'll do that. But guess what? 99% of people out there only do the first way online. They wait for people to come to them, even if people are waving $5,000 in their face. And then later they say, well, gee, I wonder why I didn't get that $5,000 sale. I just sat there and I just randomly hoped the person would fall in my lap and just hand over $5,000 for no reason. It doesn't happen in real life. You need to get off your butt and go to them. Is it possible that he'll search you and find you? Sure. But why take that chance when you can go to that lead and collect the $5,000 right there? So that little piece of advice can make a major difference for any business that you either have now or want to get into. It's a simple mindset change once you see the opportunities where you can find these kinds of leads and prospects online. So making money online for anything is easy if you can easily see the opportunities and leads already out there waiting for you. For example, do you think you could invite people to buy massage chairs via your affiliate link if you knew where all the people looking to buy one were hanging out? Or do you think that you could sell a $3,000 SEO service to a roofing company if you know you could help them rank and make many multiples of that back for them the same month? Or if you could automatically find leads of people in back pain, do you think a chiropractor might be interested in paying a monthly fee to you for those? Or if you could spend 20 minutes writing a review of almost any product you want that you knew could make you residual affiliate income for life, would you do it if you knew exactly what to do? Type in yes if you would do any or all of those. All right, glad to see that almost all of you are on board right there. Because quite frankly, of course you would. You'd probably be stupid not to. Because at the end of the day, it all comes down to needing traffic, which is precisely what I'll be showing you to do, as well as revealing what else you could even be selling today for thousands in profit. So I'll actually be revealing even more to you in just a bit. And instead of just talking about it in theory, I'm going to be showing it to you live in just a bit so you can see how easy it can be. No guesses, no theory, and so forth. I'm going to be showing it to you live in just a bit because remember, if you have a targeted offer, even if it's not yours, even if it's just an affiliate one, or a service or anything, plus targeted traffic equals money almost each and every time. So are you ready to see it for yourself? Type in a yes if so. All right. Introducing, guys, WebFire 3.0. So what does WebFire 3.0 do exactly? Well, literally anything and everything you need to get more traffic, rankings, leads, exposure, and sales online in minutes. With WebFire, you can truly get the unfair advantage. And rather than just talking about how great it is, I'm going to not only demo it for you live, but I'm going to be revealing several other ways you can make money with it immediately as I demo it. So I'm just going to pause the screen for a second here as we switch on over to the demo. All right, just be a second here as switch on over. All right, so right now, hopefully you see inside the WebFire members area. If you do, just type in a quick yes. If not, hopefully you all see it, so I don't have to talk to myself. All right, good. Lots of yeses there. That's always a good sign. So what I'll do is this is basically inside of the members area right here. And as you can see on the left side, there's a ton of different categories like SEO and keywords, content leads, competition, social, training. You click on any of these, like SEO and keywords, you'll see several tools related to that. Like we have a website analysis tool, we have keyword tools, we have rank trackers, tools to help fix all the SEO issues, tools to submit your site in seconds to get ranks and traffic and all that. We have content tools to submit content, make videos, get lots of additional content. We have lead tools to literally find leads out there looking to buy what you could be selling them right now. We have tools to spy on your competition and analyze them to see where others are getting their traffic from, and then we allow you to contact their traffic sources with a click of a button. So literally you can see where your competition is getting its traffic from and contact them with a click of a button. And we also have social tools where you can put your social media on autopilot. How cool would that be to have your social media like Facebook, Twitter, and so forth on complete autopilot, and even find leads off of that are interested in what you could be selling as well. And we also have tons and tons and tons of training as well right here. In fact, every week we have a free call where we're on live, and we record those and post those up here as well. So tons and tons and tons of training on basically anything and everything with marketing. And what I'll do is I don't have time to show off every tool here because we'd be here like a super long time because there's actually, I think there's like 23 or 24 tools inside of WebFire right now, and we're actually always making new features and additions and such. But I'll share with you several of these tools, some live, some will be like saved searches and stuff, just so we're not here for hours and hours and hours. And I'll share with you tools that help with both of the different ways to get traffic. So some of these tools, the first few I'll show you, which will they'll help with the first way of getting traffic, which is helping people more easily find you. So this is like optimizing your site, creating videos, getting ranked, all that stuff right there. I'll show some of those off to you first, and then I'll share some tools to help with the second way, which is instead of waiting for leads to come to you, you go to them. This is a really cool one because literally you can find leads asking to buy. You can contact with a click of a button even if you don't have a website. So even if you don't have a product or service, you can just be an affiliate of anything that you want and find guys looking to buy all sorts of stuff. That's really exciting, very cool, and I think a major game changer. And I'll even share with you several methods and services and products and stuff that you can sell throughout this demo as well. So one of the cool things about version 3 here is that unlike prior versions of WebFire, we basically automate a lot more. So every day it can do tasks for you in the background. Every day it can search for new leads for you. Every day it can track your rankings. It can help optimize your site. It can do all this stuff. It can put your social media on autopilot. It can do all this stuff in the background for you every day, even if you don't lift a finger, which is a major, major advantage over prior versions where it did a lot of stuff, but you had to do more work to basically get that. As you see down here, we keep track right here of the stuff it does for you every day right here, like if ranks go up or down, if it does social posting or finds new leads, finds all those for you right there. So literally the leads will come to you. So I'm going to start, and the first one I'll show off is, let's say you don't have a site and you're looking to make one, or you have a site and you're looking to maybe optimize it better, or you're looking to make a video or some articles or anything like that. One of the first things you'll want to do is you'll want to do some keyword research. So let's say that you want to sell massage chairs, whether you want to sell them at like a drop ship model, or just as an affiliate or whatever, or perhaps you actually make them yourself. If so, that'd be awesome. But guessing most of you would probably just be an affiliate, or you'd drop ship them from like a wholesale place. You would basically type in a keyword like massage chair or anything you want, and then you can have it find 50 related keywords, or you can type in multiple keywords that you want as well. Then you basically pick the search engine that you want to search. In this case, I said Google, and then the default will be the US, but you can change it to almost anything you want. Like if you want that to be the UK or Australia or South Africa or Denmark, or wherever you want, you can do that, and it will share with you what the competition level is from that location. So pretty cool right there. And now this is a saved search, because this one can take a couple minutes to do a whole search, so I didn't want you guys to sit through that. So at the time of the search right here, we see a bunch of keywords show up related to massage chair. And you'll notice that a bunch are in red and a bunch are in green. Well, the easy part is the ones in green mean you have more of a chance to rank for those. The ones in red doesn't mean you can't rank, it just means it'll be harder. There's more competition. Like it gives you a bunch of info, like how many exact searches it gets per month. Like right here we see one that gets about 12,000 exact searches a month, and then it gives the broad, which is a lot more. That basically means anyone that types in those keywords with some other words either before or after that word. So a lot more will be in the broad right there. And then it gives you some information like how many sites are truly trying to compete and actually target that keyword in their title or in their description or their heading. And a rule of thumb is, if there's like 2 or less guys that are targeting that keyword in their title of the website or in their title tag, or basically in the blue link that you see when you do a Google search, if there's 2 or less, you have a fairly easy time of ranking. If there's 0, you have an almost guaranteed chance of ranking if you target that, as the title. And we have a score. Basically, the higher the score, the more likely you are to rank as well. We also have some further info right here, like if you want to see if the search volume goes up or down depending on the month. We have tons of data like that. So maybe something sells really well around Christmas time, but not so well after. You can see all that right there. So what you want to do is you want to maybe pick, maybe like 3 or so keywords just to get an idea. So let's say you are writing a review on massage chairs. Maybe you'd want to go after like the best massage chair, which has very little competition, has almost no one right there. Or top massage chairs or anything like that. Or maybe you want to look at like full body massage chairs, which has over 6,500 exact searches a month. I mean, tons of opportunities that are very easy. So you want to pick a few of those, and then you would later either try to optimize your site for, or create a video or an article for. We even have a video maker that can do that for you easily. If you want to make a site and you're brand new, you can just go to blogger.com. You can sign up for free there. They actually make and host blogs for you for free. So you can make a site within seconds and then just use that keywords, somewhere in the title of your blog post, and have a very good chance of ranking for that if you follow through and do what we say. If you want to make a brand new site and you want to get your own domain name, a trick that I've seen is that if a keyword you're trying to rank for, if you can get that keyword in your domain, especially in like a .com, .net and .org are also good too, or a localized one like .co.uk or .com.eu or whatever your local one is, that can work well on a local scale too. But if you can get that keyword domain available, you have an almost guaranteed chance of ranking towards the top of page 1 if you also include that keyword somewhere in your title and in the content of your site. If you have those 3 things, you're almost guaranteed top rankings. Even if you don't have the domain, just having it somewhere in a title of one of the web pages or blog posts and using the content can get you ranked as well. But here we see for Massage Chair, these are all the domains that are currently available that you can register with that keyword in them. Like here we have Massage Chair Recliner gets about 3,000 searches a month. That domain is currently available to snap up. Here we have chair massage pad, massage armchair, small massage chair cost. I mean, we have tons and tons and tons of different names that are currently available that you can snatch up. And of course, you can try, multiple different kinds of keywords. Here's one. This is a great one right here. Body massager chair. You can snatch up those, turn those into your site very, very easily, and have a very easy way to rank for those terms. So if you want to sell anything online, if you target the keywords, again, on your domain name, on your title, and throughout the body or throughout the content of your site, you'll have a good chance of ranking on page 1. After you make a site, or if you have an existing site, you can do a website analysis. Or if you want to pick up extra clients, like possibly make some chin on the side or make some extra dough on the side or anything like that, you can do a website analysis of any site that you want, whether it's yours or any other site. So in this case, I picked a roofing company near me. Reason being is a little ways back, I had a bunch of hail that did some damage to the roof and the siding of my house, and luckily, insurance picks up the tab on that. But you can imagine that around that time, if you were a roofing company, there was a lot of money for you, because if people found you or they contacted you or reached out, a new roof could literally be tens of thousands of dollars. I mean, a really small one might be like 10K or less. Larger ones like mine would be easily in the tens of thousands of dollars. In some cases, if you have a house that has like a huge roof on it, it can be even more than that. So obviously, you're talking thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in profit for these places. But the trick is obviously they need to either be ranked or know where their prospects are. So this is a perfect opportunity for you to help these guys get ranked around these times, because they know, hey, if they make just one sale, they're making a huge profit off you. If they make one sale a year, they're making a profit. If they make one sale a month, it'll be the biggest ROI they've probably ever seen in the history of doing business. And you guys can help them easily. And I know a lot of you are saying, well, gee, I don't know anything about SEO. Don't worry. I got you covered on that. Because here's how this works. You basically type in the website followed by the keyword that you're trying to basically rank for. And it will tell you first if you have a good chance of ranking for that keyword if you target it. In this case, it says, yes, you have an excellent chance of ranking for this keyword if you target it on your site. But it says, uh-oh, you don't have that keyword in your title tag. So that's one of the number one things to rank, is by having that in your title. And it tells you what the title they have right here is. So if that's the keyword that you would want to have somewhere in your title, it doesn't have to be just those keywords, just has to be somewhere in the title itself. Guess what? Click Fix right here, and WebFire can fix that problem for you. So even if you don't know anything about SEO, it can fix it through the tool. It says, uh-oh, you don't have a keyword tag. Doesn't matter. Click here, fix it. It'll fix that for you right there. Oh, you don't have the keyword in your description tag. Don't know what that is. Doesn't matter. If you're able to click Fix, you're okay. Don't have the keyword in a heading tag. Again, don't know what that is. Doesn't matter. If you know how to click Fix, and the hint is move your mouse to where it says Fix and click it, you can fix it. Your keyword density is not that great for that. Well, they can fix that too by just, again, mentioning the keyword on their site. And it has some other stuff right here, like it says up, congrats. It looks like, you have a sitemap, which is basically like a table of contents. If they didn't, there'd be a button where they could click and we could automatically make them a sitemap. There are tools out there that cost hundreds of dollars a month that all they do is make a sitemap. We include that included in WebFire right here. It's just one of several tools, one of many, many, many tools that you get access to. Another big one right here is the schema. If you don't know what schema is, I'll share with you in just a second. This is a cool way where this is probably one of the easiest things that you can sell is essentially a schema, and it's a very easy way for businesses to get more attention online and get easier rankings and get more leads and sales off of it. And I'll share what that is. Luckily, these guys actually have one. Most businesses out there do not. And just gives a whole bunch of other info right here. Like even right here, if you have like a bunch of images on your site or like a bunch of graphics, you can actually optimize graphics for keywords to help rank not only the site better, but to rank the individual images as well. A lot of people didn't know that. For instance, if you sell Siberian Husky coffee mugs, okay? A lot of people might have a picture of a Siberian Husky coffee mug on their site, but the picture name will be something like 1115293.jpg, which tells Google nothing about what the image is. Well, this tool right here, we allow you to instantly click and fix that, where you can name basically images after the keyword. So if you want to call it a Siberian Husky coffee mug, it does two things. One, it will give the web page it's on more likely a chance to rank for that keyword. But two, Google oftentimes will rank images like that at the top of a Google search. So you may have seen images at the top of a search in the past. That's because they're finding images relevant to the search, which is especially important for a store or for anything you're trying to sell. Because if they see a coffee mug that they like, they'll see it at the top of Google, they'll click on that. Guess what? Goes to your store. And without being a techie, we allow you to fix any and all this stuff quickly and easily. We also have some additional data, like some keywords. We also have some off-page info, like it says, you don't have as many backlinks as the median right there. But guess what? We don't just say that. We allow you to get more backlinks using a variety of included tools. You can click any of these and get even more for you right there. And any issue that we find, you can quickly and easily fix. Says, people aren't really talking much about you on social media. Guess what? We have a tool to actually fix that for you as well right there. In fact, I'll show that to you in just a second right there. But we also have an advanced tab where you can get a bunch of additional info. Again, you don't have to worry about most of this. It's just if you want additional info, we have some more advanced stuff right there. And the cool part is, or if you just want a summary, you click that. The cool part is you can download this as a PDF report. It will write out a nice report that is basically it's very easy to understand, points out the problems that they have and what has to be done to fix it. You can also brand these reports to you. So if you want to have them have your logo, if you want to have them go to your site, you can do all that. You can hand out these reports for free to guys. We've even had guys that charge for these reports as well. Personally, I would probably give one out for free in hopes of trying to get a client to hire you to fix all that stuff right there. But on that, I'll show you the social autopilot then in a second. So we just click on Poster Fire right here, and it will log in a second right here. Click on Quick Post. And what this does, this tool right here puts your social media on autopilot, which is quite cool. So basically what that means is if you want to write a Facebook message or basically post on Twitter or anything like that, it can post to all those for you at once. You can even have it go to personal accounts of yours, to fan pages of yours, anything that you want, you can post to multiple ones at once. You can even have images on it. It posts to, again, both Facebook and Twitter, and you can help you with others as well right there. And the cool part is not only can it post it to you, and not only can you schedule them, like if you want to have one post a day or one post a week, you can schedule those out. But a cool part is, let's say you do 10 posts at once, and you say, hey, post this once a day or once a week. After those posts are done, you can have it automatically recycle those posts and reuse them to post them again. So you can put your social media on complete autopilot forever, which can give you a presence on social media, which can not only help you rank better on Google, but can help you get leads off of social media as well. And it can also give you an additional service that you can charge for, because guess what, guys? Businesses pay good money for social media managers. There's ones that pay thousands of dollars a month. In fact, we have clients of ours that charge anywhere from hundreds a month to even a couple thousand a month per client to do Facebook and Twitter social media management. And again, that's worth a fortune to you right there. You can do this, guys, in almost no time. Put it on autopilot and collect the check. So do it for yourself or for others. Again, very, very easy to do right there. And I want to briefly show off, I know I talked about this one right here, how one of the easiest services you can sell is basically a schema service. This is a quick way to make $500 to $1,000. So let me ask you guys right here, who here would like to see the exact way to make an easy $500 to $1,000 or more per sale, which literally doesn't have to take you more than 5 minutes time? Does that sound of interest to you? I'll even give you the sales pitch that you can do. All right, cool. Well, a couple of you are asking, what is a schema? A schema is basically this. So this is a client of ours. When you basically type this in, you see the tennis shop show up right here at the very top, and they have a bunch of other pages under it. So you see they basically take up a lot more real estate. You also see they basically take up the entire right side. They have reviews on there. You can also list your social media presence on there. You can list your website. You can list your location if you're a local business. So all sorts of stuff. You can list your number. You can list your hours if you're a local business. All that is possible through the use of a schema. Through a schema, you can also do stars. Like if you're doing affiliate reviews, you can rate it. If you're having an e-commerce site, you can list your prices. So Google will show that up, what your prices are, what your inventory is, anything that you want is done through the use of a schema. You can also, if you're a local restaurant, so let's say you're a Chinese restaurant, and let's say you want to get some as clients. Okay, if someone searches for a restaurant, especially from a mobile phone, they'll see a bunch of restaurants show up at the top. Some will have a button that they can click to call them instantly. That's done through the use of a schema. Now let me ask you, if you're looking for Chinese food and you're driving through a town, are you likely to just click the call now button to basically order food, or are you likely to scroll down, click a random site, go to that site, browse through the site, hope that you find a way to call them or contact them and do that, or are you just going to do a click to call? Okay, almost everyone will probably do a click to call, right? You can also do a click to see the menu all off of Google and such. That's through the use of a schema. Now, usually doing a schema is very technical and hard. We make it super easy through the schema tool right here. Basically, you pick the type of business, like if they're a local business, if it's a blog, if it's a video. In this case, it shows a preview for a local business of what it can do. Look how nice that looks right there. And you basically fill in the blank. So you fill in what their hours are, if it's a local business, what their address is, what their number is. You can also add the social media accounts, and it gives you a little line of code you can paste on their site. You can also test to see that you actually paste it on, and we even help you with that right there. Or if you have a WordPress site, it can be done through an instant plugin. If you don't have a WordPress site, you can add it to the HTML just by, again, pasting one line in. And then you just paste that code in, and you automatically will have the schema added right there, as easy as that. And again, it can be for, like, if you have just a blog article, would you rather be like this guy at the top right here who has an image, has a timeline, shows up in the news, or rather like the guy at the very bottom? If you're a video, would you rather be like the ones up here or the ones that show up at the very bottom? Again, it's a pretty easy, or if you have a Shopify site, would you rather have reviews and price point and all that show up right there and look like a pro, or would you rather not? It's pretty easy, to say that almost everyone would probably want this right here. So how you do the sales pitch is you say, hey, would you rather be like this guy here and here, Or would you rather be like this guy down here, or like any of the ones down there that don't look nice, don't take up a lot of space, don't have the entire right side or towards the very top? And even if there's like other sites that have a schema, doesn't matter, because it's like, would you rather be one of these three at the top, or you'd rather be like at the very bottom where you don't have all that additional info? For $500 to $1,000, you'll seem like a steal of a deal. So I'd encourage you again to do that right there, whether it's your own site or as a client. So you can make a lot of easy dough right there. There's also some additional tools I won't show off, but you can easily do to help guys find more info on you. Like if you have any content or any articles at all, you can submit your content across the web to automatically show up on a bunch of high authority type sites, a bunch of legit sites to get free exposure out there online. You can also use this tool right here to quickly and easily create videos. We'll make like PowerPoint type style ones where it can turn any article you have instantly into a video. You can either have, a video of your own with your own voice, or you can choose to use a human-like voiceover that we have, both a male and a female version, so you can instantly turn an article into a video and even have it read out loud for them without you having to do any work. And it can be done instantly. You can add graphics or anything you want, and it will automatically submit and optimize it to rank on YouTube and such. So you can actually optimize it instantly through here. It will optimize it for you to automatically have a good chance of ranking not only on YouTube but on Google as well. And we also have ways to turn like one article into like a bunch of them and do some pretty cool stuff right there that, again, we don't have time to show off all that, but again, all ways of helping. The first way of increasing your chances of getting exposure online and letting people find out more info on you. Now I want to move on to kind of like the second way to get free traffic online, and that's going to leads out there that are already interested in what you're basically talking about, or in some cases even looking to buy as well. And we have several lead tools to help with just that. So to show that this isn't staged or anything like that, I'm going to actually do a live search or two for you. So if you're in any market or you want a certain keyword searched for or anything like that, feel free to type that into the chat box right here, and I'll have time for maybe we'll do like one or two. All right, I see alternative meds. There's always someone that says that. I see. Writer, spy camera, trading, psychotherapist, fishing rod, property investment, make money online, washing machine. Craig kind of has his mind in the gutter with sex toys. Leaky gut, drones. Someone says here, why not do massage chairs? Probably because that's the example I gave at the start. But I can definitely do that too. Those, again, sell for thousands of dollars. I mean, those can go for like anywhere from a few grand up to 12 grand for a single chair. So there's thousands of dollars in profit if you drop ship those, or if you're just an affiliate. All right, sure. So I'll just do two of them. So I'll do that one just to show, because I think looked like Rob there was trying to basically challenge me to see if this would find leads for like a high-end product like massage chairs, like I showed off at the start. So I'll do that, and then I'll do like one more. So I'll do massage chair. If you put it in quotes, it will only find leads that have both those words side by side. If it's not in quotes, they'll just be in close proximity to each other. This will take a few moments right here, and boom, that was pretty quick. And we find a bunch of leads, all recent leads right here of people talking about massage chairs. And these are all on sites that are like forums or places where you can leave a post or a comment on. And again, like right here, we see a guy right here, and this gives the link of where you can go to leave a post or a comment on, and this gives a preview of where the word was found. So here's a guy right here. It looks like he has 2 massage chairs. And he may or may not buy another one, so it looks like he's having problems with a certain model, so you can maybe suggest better ones to him right there. Here's a review of one that you can leave a post or comment on. Here's a person that's recommending a Shih Tzu massage chairs. Here's a person that's basically discussing the features and stuff on one. So if you had one that lined up or has some good features, you could basically talk about that. Here's some people that are, looks like they're basically giving out coupons on massage chairs. Guess what, guys? Little secret I'll let you in on. If you pay attention here, you can make a lot of money off of this. A lot of the places that you can sign up to be an affiliate for offer coupon links. So you literally can give out a coupon for like $100 off for someone looking to buy a massage chair and get paid a commission when they use your coupon. Okay? Let that sink in. How many people that are looking to buy a massage chair wouldn't mind maybe using a coupon and saving $100? They don't care if you're paid hundreds or thousands of dollars off that. In fact, one of the first ways I made a lot of money online was in the coupon market. You can do that right here. And here's leads right here talking about coupons right here. Here's a person right here that wants a $5,000 massage chair. Boom, right there. They're looking to buy it as a gift, it looks like. And see, just tons and tons of examples right there. Let's do another search. And you see right here, all you have to do is just click on right here. You go to the site in question, and then you can leave your post right there. We even allow you to save responses, so you can copy and paste in to save some time. Now, obviously, you don't want to just spam a bunch of places. You want to make sure that the comment or post you have is relevant to what they're talking about right there. So you might want to change up a few things right there, but you can easily do that right there. You can also save a search, and every day it will search for new leads for you each and every day, and it will alert you to new leads that it finds. You can also download this as a PDF and give out a lead report as well. You'll see a total value right here. You can assign a value and like an average conversion rate. Like if you say, hey, like let's say you say a sale is worth $50 to you or $1,000 or whatever it might be, and let's say that you think that you can get 1 out of 100 people to click on it, and maybe 1 or 2 out of 100 of those to actually buy. You can change those values, and it will give you an estimated value of what it thinks the value of each of these sources is right here, based on the amount of eyeballs that can see that right there. But obviously, a ton of value right there. Let's do maybe one more search. Let's do maybe let's see. There's some in like alternative meds and weight loss and stuff like that. So let's just do lose weight. So here are a bunch of people basically talking about how they want to lose weight. So we'll see those pop up in just a second right here. Now, sometimes on these calls it can go a bit slower than it does on when a bunch of people aren't on the same time, but it's still pretty quick right here. Look at all these. These are look at all these leads right here. Wow. Wow. Tons and tons of leads. These are all people on lose weight. Like here's one, how to lose weight without exercising. Lose weight and build muscle. Here's people asking how to lose weight with herbal treatment. So again, tons and tons of leads here. All you do is click on any of the leads on the left side. You go straight to the place in question. You can leave a post. And those are where the eyeballs are right now. And if you see that there's thousands of people there right now, that's free exposure that you are getting to thousands and thousands and thousands of people. So these leads aren't just one lead. These leads can be dozens, hundreds, even thousands of people seeing this right now. You can be there in real time right now as well. So again, you can also use this for electronics or basically anything you want. A trick that I sometimes do for fun, I'll just say, looking to buy, just to see what people are saying. Now, obviously, people use more terms than just looking to buy. This will just give you like a general idea very, very quickly. So we'll see that pop up in just a second. Right there, and this would be like a broad range just to give you an idea of like people sometimes are looking to buy homes, cars, electronics, and pretty much anything that you could dream of. This is kind of neat sometimes. Like here's a person looking to buy a car is the first thing. Looking to buy, looks like an oven. Looking to buy spy invisible playing cards, or probably some like magic trick typed in. Looking to buy some medical equipment for an intensive care. Looking to buy, looks like a commercial crab license. Looking to buy some mouse. Looking to buy a house. Looking to buy a home. Looking to buy, I mean, a council. Looking to buy, I mean, just again, all sorts of stuff right here. I mean, just tons and tons and tons of leads. And again, this is just, I sometimes do it just to get ideas and such. But that's just one way of getting leads. This next way right here, I actually did the massage chair based upon the prior one, or based upon the example search for the keywords. If you basically type in massage chair here, it will find, actually no, this is the search I just did actually. I meant to show off this one right here. This one right here, I typed in weight loss. Got confused there with the accidentally clicked the exact same search I just did. This right here is a different lead tool right here. This is the ranked lead finder. So the real-time lead finder that you just saw finds leads in real time. And I've never seen it not be able to find leads in almost anything you could possibly think of. We even had a guy once that used it to find leads of people looking to buy petroleum trucks. Okay, which each sale was worth, again, he was saying like the profit was worth usually about, I think it's like 15 grand in profit each right there. And there were people asking questions on it online that you could tap into right there. In this case, this one will find leads of sites that are ranked on page 1 of Google that you can leave a post, comment, or reply on. And what's neat about this right here is that you can get free exposure on the front page of Google in minutes, even if you never rank using this tool right here. So you type in a keyword like weight loss, we'll find 50 related terms. We'll show you the site in question on the left side. We'll show you the keyword that ranks for, and if it works, if it ranks in Google, Yahoo, or Bing, we'll show you the ranking it has, the exact amount of searches it has, and all that, and give a score and a value as well. And the value of these is oftentimes real high because they're page 1 rankings that tend to stay for a long time, so you can get a ton of free traffic off that. Like right here, let's just, if we scroll down here, here's one ranked #1 on Google for green tea weight loss. Over 33,000 exact searches a month that you can do a free post on that right there. So all these sites, we have a special algorithm that says, hey, it looks like you can leave a post on these sites right here. It's like a forum or blog or places like that. So if you leave a post on that site, you get free exposure on page 1. Not only page 1, but in this case, #1. So 1 means #1 on page 1. 6 means basically in the middle of page 1. And that's a lot of traffic that you could get. Even if you get a fraction of those guys clicking through to your site, we estimate that the value over time of that, based upon the numbers here, would be over 18 grand right there. I actually have a business of mine, a little side business of mine. I actually had a guy spend just an hour or two doing basically this right here, finding places that he can leave posts, comments, and replies on that are already ranked on page 1 for terms that I want to get exposure on. And through his work that he did right there, where he's just finding guys, asking questions, talking about stuff, and just saying, hey, I see you're basically talking about this. I work for a service that does this, and that, yada, yada. If you have any questions, feel free to ask or check us out right here. Just through that, we estimate that probably about 2/3 of our sales come from that simple, easy campaign that we did right there, and that's over years of time right there. So little work pays off a super long time. You can also save that search, and it will do that search for you each and every day and find new leads. Now the cool part here too is the total estimated reach is over 176 million searches a month that you can get free exposure on. If you were to pay for AdWords, you'd be paying easily hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars, to get exposure to that kind. Even if a tiny fraction of them click through, you'd be paying easily hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars to them, which if you have the budget, great. Otherwise, you can get that for free through here. Total value you see is nearly $500,000 right there through free traffic. Now, I'm not saying you have to post on all these, but even if you just pick a few, you can sort these from high to low and low to high. You can export those to have another guy to do some posts for you. You get lots of free traffic off that. I mean, imagine getting free page 1 exposure in minutes. We also have a Q&A tool right here. Let's say that you're in the weight loss niche. You can type in a keyword like lose weight, and it will search to Q&A sites for all the people asking questions on how to lose weight. Now, what's important is some of these sites you only have days to actually reply until they shut off all the answers. In that case, that's why we only show the new questions out there that you have time to actually write back on. And then, like, here's all these people asking how they can lose weight, and you can help answer them. And what's cool is all the questions or all the keywords and the questions that people ask tend to rank really well on Google, Yahoo, and Bing. So when people click that, they'll see the answers that you gave. So it's not just this one lead that you're helping. It can turn into thousands or even tens of thousands of leads over time. In fact, with that, years ago, I was in Auckland, New Zealand, and we wanted to go horseback riding. So I did a search on Google for something like horseback riding near Auckland. And initially, I didn't really find much at all. And I thought, there has to be a place near here. But I did see on the first page of Google, there was a Yahoo Answers question that was ranked where someone said, are there any horseback riding places near Auckland? So I clicked on that, and I saw someone give an answer saying there's a place a half hour outside. Had real nice trails and yada yada. So a day or two later, I go there, and the guy who I presume was the owner walks up to me and says, hey, how did you hear about us? And I said, well, it's kind of funny. I couldn't find any sites ranked for any horseback riding, but I did see a Yahoo Answers question that was ranked. I clicked that, and you or someone gave an answer and mentioned this place here. And he laughed and said, do you know what's funny? And I said, what? He then said about 2/3 to 3/4 of the people he asked that to tell him that they found him the same way. Now, let that sink in. I don't think he got it, but he basically was saying 2/3 to 3/4 of his business came from a single answer that probably took less than a minute to basically say. Now, I don't know how much his business is worth as a whole, but I'm guessing at a minimum every year that was worth a minimum of $100,000 or more to him. Okay, so a single answer was worth over 100 grand a year to him, most likely right there. That's the power of tools like this right there. Who wouldn't mind, being able to tap into easy traffic like that? This next tool right here, I need to actually refresh that page. This will help you find leads on social media. This is a really neat one right there. So what you can do is find leads in real time. This is really, really, really neat. So let's say that you sell a product that helps with back pain, or let's say you're an affiliate, or let's say you want to work with a chiropractor. You can basically type in some keywords like back hurts, hurt my back problem, so on and so forth. I just typed in 3. You can type in as many as you want. You can pick if you want to search just local leads or if you want to go worldwide. That's up to you. Then you just click leads. And look at all these leads right here. These are from today, guys. Look at that, today. Here's a guy saying, back hurts really bad, bleep. Okay, this literally happened, blah, blah. My back hurts and I have nothing to eat. My back hurts and it's hot, so like nowhere, spa maybe. My back hurts. I got a wicked nasty sunburn yesterday. Hurt so bad. My back hurts so bad. My back hurts so bleeping bad. SOS. My back hurts something crazy. My back hurts now. And I just slammed a bunch of keys. Back hurts. Okay, look at all that, guys. These people are complaining right now, today, about back pain. Guess what? We scroll through all these right here. If you want more leads, just click next 100 results right here, and you'll get 100 more. Guess what? For terms like this, in a given day, you'll probably get anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 leads a day of people in back pain. Who here wouldn't mind getting in touch with people that are in pain that could need their product right now, or even if you're just an affiliate for it? Now, here's the killer part. Who here would like an easy way to build an instant list? Not only just any list, but targeted to your niche. Would that be of interest to you? Okay, great. Well, here's how. So, using this, you can do a few things. One, you can instantly follow any of these leads right here, and a lot of times they'll automatically follow you back. But regardless if they do or don't, doesn't make a difference. If they do, you can build a list that they can easily see anything you say. So over time, you can build a quick list quickly and easily. And if you get 1,000 to 2,000 leads a day that are again, primed and zoned into exactly your niche right here. If even some of those follow you back, and a lot, again, instantly will, you can build a pretty big list on your social media account right there. But even if they don't follow you back, you can just click reply / direct message. And if they follow you back, you'll do a direct message. If not, it'll just be a reply. In both cases, they're likely to see it. And you can just say in a non-spammy way, say, hey, I see your back hurts. That really sucks. I've had some back issues in the past and blah, blah, blah. I mean, just be personal with them and say, I actually have a blog post that actually talks about several ways to alleviate back pain. Thought you might like this. Check it out here. That adds a lot of value. Or if, let's say, you team up with a chiropractor, you could say, you could have us be a local search and say, hey, I see you hurt your back. I'm a chiropractor, or I work with one, and we have a clinic that's probably within a mile or two of where you are right now. We'd be happy to take a free look, or make your first appointment free or half off, or whatever it is you want to do right there, because one client like that can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars, oftentimes thousands of dollars or more over time. So that's a lot of money to a chiropractor. And they'd be happy to pay you a monthly fee to either pass on those leads or reply to them for you. Let's look at, let's go back to the keywords and settings. I know there's a handful of people that have like e-commerce stores and they're selling stuff that could be used for gifts. So here's one where I basically have a bunch of keywords like, unusual gifts, gift ideas. I'm trying to find people asking for gift ideas. I would click leads right here. And here's people right here that are asking for gift ideas. Here's one. So I don't know what to get for her birthday present. I don't know what to get for my boyfriend's birthday. All these people are, again, looking for ideas on what to get. So if you have a store, here's one. I got 2 weddings to plan for. I need gift ideas. So if you have a store that sells cool gifts, boom. There's a bunch of leads that line up perfectly for you right there. You also can do, like, if you want to find guys that just got a speeding ticket, you can find guys that are complaining about a speeding ticket, and then as an affiliate, refer them to a course on how to get out of a speeding ticket. You'll find thousands of those a day. But I want to show you something really cool. So if we click back on the back pane, we just got new leads literally in the last minute or two. Okay, so the top lead of the last one that we saw was this guy, because I remember that because he used a swear word at the very top. So in that minute or so, we got 5 new leads. Okay, that's how cool this is right here. This will find fresh new leads for you every day and almost anything you could possibly think of. And another way to get tons and tons of free traffic is through guest blogging, which is basically where you do a guest blog post on another site. And when they post your post up there, you get a lot of free traffic, and they get free content. It's a win-win. Now the hard part is to find places that accept guest blog posts, and even harder is to find places that are large enough to make it worth your while. Well, right here, you basically type in a keyword like weight loss, followed, and then you just, it'll take like a minute or two to do a search, and it'll find all the blogs that appear to accept guest blog posts. And it tells you the Alexa rank, basically the lower the number, the larger the site is. We also place a value next to it, so you can see what one post, what the value that would probably be to you right there. So there's some that are worth a lot more, and some are really small, not worth much. So you can pass up on those small ones and go down only to the big ones right there. So pretty cool right there. Like here's one right there for almost $8,000 value. The do's and don'ts of weight loss. And the cool part is, if you click the contact button right here, you can contact them with the click of a button. It will pull up their emails. You check those off. You click the red button right here, and you can contact them instantly with a click of a button. We'll email them for you where you say, hey, I see you accept guest blog posts. Here's an example of a blog post I have. I'd be happy to write one from scratch for you. Let me know if there's an interest. We also have an article tool that can turn one article into hundreds, even thousands of unique versions that read perfectly. So you can hand out versions like that that are completely unique and take advantage of guest blogging. The last tool I'll show off is a cool one where you can spy on your competition and see where they're getting their traffic from. So let me ask you a question. If you could spy on your competition, automatically grab the contact information of all the places where they get their traffic from, would that be of interest to you? Do you think you could possibly do some damage with that? Absolutely. Well, that's what this does right here. So basically, you type in a keyword like mobile autoresponder, you type in the site name like right here. This is my site right here, so I'm just using this as like an example. It gives you some info, and first it says where their top traffic sources are from. So you can see where the traffic is coming from. And not only that, and you can contact those guys with a click of a button. You can email them through the software itself. It can work with you know, Gmail or like any free one like that. You can also see where the top competitors are ranked on Google, get their traffic from as well. So you can contact any of these top guys that are ranked instantly. Just click contact right here, then click here to email all of them anything you want. You can also do a website analysis on all these guys right here. And you can also, let's say, you say, hey, well, gee, you know, I really like this guy right here. You know, let's see where his traffic comes from. You can click this. And this is where he gets his traffic from. And you can click any of these right here. And it'll pull up the contact info of those places too. So like this is probably like a review site. And you can probably reach out and say, hey, would you be interested in doing a review of my service right here? I see you've done one for another guy in the past right here. So, or if you want to contact them for like an affiliate or like a JV deal, or to see what an ad would cost or anything you want, you can reach out to those guys in a heartbeat. So you can literally get in touch with their traffic sources with a click of a button. Now, let's say you're overwhelmed. You're like, wow, there's a ton of tools in here. I don't know if I can go through each one. You don't have to, because not only do we have a bunch of tools, we have a lot of top-notch training. You can actually search the training by keyword. So you can basically type in the topics relevant to you. It'll pull up those. You also have a jumpstart method where we have some short videos that walk you through the main uses and tell you what tools and stuff to start. It's like a jumpstart walkthrough. We also have a tool that literally walks you through everything. So first time, we'll ask you to download like a little desktop app either for the Mac or the Windows. That's just so it can do some search and stuff for you in the background and alert you almost like an assistant every day, but you only have to do that once. After that, we'll just say, hey, do you have a website, yes or no? If you say no or yes, it walks you down a different path. It says, okay, great, you have a site, let's add in your domain. It'll prompt you to add in that, and just literally you follow exactly what it says. So if it says add a domain, you add your domain. It walks you through all that, and then it'll walk you through tools one by one based upon the answers that you give, telling you what it thinks you should do next. And it will save basically the progress that you make, and it will walk you through. So even if you don't know what to do at all, if you can answer yes or no questions, you'll be just fine. I also want to show you, we have a Facebook group for our members, and it's a very, very active group. And I want to share that this stuff isn't just, when we say we have lots of happy clients, we don't just make this up right here. Like, here's a call that we just had about a week ago, because every Wednesday we have a free call, and look at all the great comments that we got. Guys saying, great, great stuff, WebFire is the best, fantastic, awesome as usual. This guy said the part about increasing the price and stuff was really informative, because we gave some tips on how to charge more. And phenomenal info. Look at all these great ones right here. We also just had, this was really cool, a guy posted this up a few days back, and he said, look, guys and gals with zero credibility in the marketplace, within 1 month he was able to land his first big deal right there. And in this case, he was like, it seems small, but wait for it. So he got a $500 retainer plus $250 per month plus 10% of the sales in a hot niche. And looks like their site's been live 9 days so far, and they've already received 1.22% of sales just from that. And this is a huge site, so that's a huge, huge amount right there. And based upon the calculations that he's pulled, 1% of the existing traffic would actually gross them over $9,000 a month. And with the fee that he had, he's expecting $1,100 or more per month, only just based upon that cut on top of the $250 that he's paid. And that is before he does a bunch of other stuff that we've helped and we've trained and such on, which would be worth a lot more than that right there. So that's over $1,000 a month. I mean, essentially $1,500 right there. Deal landed right there before they even optimized, even more, and before they have any testimonials or anything like that. So deal landed right off the bat. Here's another guy right here. I want to show up this. He said at this time he got an offer for 4 to 6K per month, and I believe he's in the UK, so I think that's pounds he meant, which is that's 4 to 6,000 pounds. It's probably like $5,000 to $7,500 or so a month. And the cool part is there's guys are asking him questions like, hey, is this just in the UK or what? And he says, no, you can be stationed anywhere and do this work from anywhere in the world. So again, you can see lots and lots of interaction there. And again, just tons and tons and tons of posts. And again, we're very interactive. And if you have a question, we obviously help answer you and all that right there. And again, just tons and tons of people just like this. Here's more guys, again, praising the calls and stuff that we've done right there. So I'm just going to pause the screen for a second. And I'm just going to go back to the PowerPoint. All right. So let me ask you guys, do you understand how WebFire can clearly help you get lots of free traffic, regardless if you want to help increase your chances of being ranked and getting exposure, or if you want to go out to the leads already out there looking to buy right now? All right, I'm seeing lots of yeses, so that's good right there. All right. So WebFire 3.0 can get you traffic for anything, regardless if you sell your own products or services or just an affiliate or want to resell its services for top dollar to others. Here's some more case studies from WebFire users. Here's one from Zero to Hero. So Bill Dermody owns the tennis shop in Madison, but he was getting crushed online by the national brands in his hometown. So he was paying Google for AdWords clicks of $2 or more a click just to have some search presence. Then he actually started to use WebFire to analyze his market and site, and he made the suggested changes and updates. Within 3 weeks of using these methods, he was #1 on Google for all the local search terms. And actually, he's #1, 2, and 3 for a lot of the same terms, so completely dominating the first half of Google. He was also advised by an AdWords rep that he doesn't need AdWords anymore. Here's one, top of Google in a day. Derek Kemp is an internet marketer who started using WebFire on all his and his client sites. Got his own site from page 2 to page 1 of Google for the search term make money from home in 1 day. A client of his followed the suggestions our site analysis tool suggested, and he got that client of his ranked on page 1 of Google in minutes. Here's one, got a $1.5 million lead. Mary H. used WebFire to promote her business. Within 7 days, she reported getting a lead ready to spend $1.5 million. Here's one, from almost nothing to 1,000 a week. Judy Jakes joined WebFire and used the software to analyze her websites. Within 1 week of following our system, she went from making hardly anything to 1,000 a week. She thought that was a fluke until she saw it continue week after week. She has continued to add sites and use WebFire to promote them. She now reports that she's earning $7,000 per week on average. That's over $365,000 a year and growing. And she credits WebFire with helping her make her first $1 million online. Huge success right there. And she actually, again, was brand new to the online world. Here's one. Makes $100 in the first few minutes. Nick Batka was on a recent call of ours. He joined WebFire and started using it right away while he was still on the webinar, just like right here, right now. He posted a message to us that he had already earned $100 in his first few minutes of using WebFire. And 3 days later, he made an additional $300, and on a training call that we did, he said this. He said, "Hi guys, just want to let you know that I have made an additional $300 since signing up on Sunday. That makes a total of $400. Only reason for writing this is to give others an idea of how easy it is, and more importantly, how anyone can do it." So he made $100 while he was still on the call itself, and $300 within a few days, right off the bat, right there. Here's on multiple patron rankings in days. Here's several guys just going on and on and on about how WebFire is awesome, how they've gotten thousands of visitors a month off of it, how they got ranked easily within days, right there. And again, here's the non-techie that 6 weeks prior couldn't even write a Word document, made his first sale online ever with WebFire, and says that his traffic stats are now on an upward trend. Here's one, top rankings for NFL achieved, which is National Football League, which is a huge business in the U.S. and very hard and competitive to rank for terms like NFL and such. Well, Jeff Eskow is very appreciative for us. He used tons of other SEO tools promising easy rankings and traffic. Says nothing never worked out for him until WebFire, and that nothing else even comes close. His main NFL site is now number 4 on Google and number 1 on other search engines for his preferred keyword, thanks to WebFire. This is a super competitive keywords and niche. And he has lots of other sites that he's been using it on, and all are climbing up in their rankings and traffic. Here's on page 1 of Google in a weight loss niche, which is very competitive. Will Sims started off from scratch in the weight loss niche, had a brand new site. Within 1 week was ranking on page 1 of Google for his search term. This was at no cost and no technical ability. Here's on multiple rankings in a day and made 5 times investment back instantly. Tom Martin says he feels like a freaking superstar. Had a new site nowhere in the top 1,000 for his keywords. 1 day later, his site is on page 1 next to government sites, which are notoriously hard to rank next to. He then got additional rankings for the same keyword on page 1. He said he paid for 5 years of WebFire through a performance-based contract already. So he paid for 5 years worth of it instantly through a performance-based contract where he instantly got a guy ranked. So with WebFire, you get top analysis tools, cutting-edge SEO tools, powerful content and video tools, one-of-a-kind lead tools, powerful automation that runs 24/7, and state-of-the-art lead and ranking tools, social media tools, proprietary forum and blog tools, a whole set of keyword tools, powerful spying tools, and so much more. So who can benefit with WebFire? Literally anyone who needs traffic, and that's everyone. Some of the smaller features you can find for about $100 to $300 or more a month each. Others you might find for literally thousands of dollars a year each. And many you won't find anywhere else because they're proprietary to us. In fact, we actually hold patents on some of the tools and features that you see there. So you won't find it anywhere else. But nowhere do we find them all in one place and integrated so well like WebFire 3.0. As a special offer, guys, for you on this call right here, you can get $2,000 off of WebFire 3.0 for a limited time for everyone here right now. But that's not all. So our challenge was to create the most powerful, comprehensive suite of tools in existence, but price it so everyone can afford it. In fact, we're making this such a no-brainer deal by not only offering you a huge discount on it, but in just a few moments, I'll reveal a way for you to make a profit on your investment this week. Are you ready for this right here? All right, seeing lots of yeses. All right, you'll literally be given a way to make this back within a week of taking action. Normally, our special deal for everything you see here will be $2,997 per year. And that'd be well worth it and offer more value than probably anything you've ever seen before. But for today only, you can grab it for only $997 per year and be locked in at that special rate, so you'll never be charged more. That's so low, especially once you see some additional bonuses worth many times that I didn't want that number publicly seen outside of this call. So for the special 2K off deal, it's just $997 per year for all the tools, training, support and so forth. We'll always get back to you with any questions you have within a day or less, usually within like basically an hour or two. And we also have live calls again every week that you can ask us stuff on too. You also get 4 additional special bonuses for today only. Bonus 1, you get the free WebFire 3.0 Pro upgrade. You can use WebFire 3.0 on unlimited sites of yours or your own clients. Normally that's about $3,000 per year as an upgrade. You get it for free. That means that you can use WebFire 3.0 on as many sites as you want, whether it's for your own or those of potential clients. Bonus number 2, get the expired domain tool free. Whether you have an existing site or none at all, we have a special tool that can find you domains that have expired that are already getting traffic and oftentimes even rankings. Normally expired domains like this cost thousands of dollars each, but you can snatch them up for the normal $10 domain fee. You can get a jump start to create your own site or just forward the traffic you get there to an affiliate link or to your current site. So sometimes, again, these sell for thousands. You can grab them up. You can grab the ones that we find just sitting there. This is, again, worth a fortune, guys. Some guys have an entire business based around just this right here. Bonus 3, get weekly live webinar trainings with me and my partner, Sean, every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. You can join us as we provide you with new trainings, behind-the-scenes looks, walkthroughs, reveal new marketing methods, and give you the ability to ask any question you want live. If you can't make any, we even record them for you to watch at a later time. And again, these calls are really awesome. Here's just a ton of guys, again, just praising our calls. You also saw that, on the Facebook group, guys just praising the calls left and right there. Guys saying it's pure gold, saying it's 10 out of 10, saying it's the Bible of online marketing. Again, people love these trainings right here, which we cover basically anything related to marketing, to marketing online, traffic leads, how to sell stuff for higher prices, all that stuff right there. I've had guys even said that we actually cover more and better info than coaching and stuff that guys have paid tens of thousands of dollars for. So that's how much we value and try to make sure that all these trainings are top notch. But this next bonus really takes the cake. What if you were able to quickly make a profit off of your investment this week, even if you're brand new with no website or product currently? Would you invest in something that was completely risk-free you can make back plus some this week? This 4th bonus makes it truly a no-brainer. Bonus number 4, get our special USB drive training today as an instant download filled with our best of the best trainings, including exclusive trainings just for you. So normally this was only given out once at an offline special event, but we actually decided to have the contents of that be available online to download as a special bonus right here. Here's a taste of what's inside. You'll get training on 5 ways to make a quick $1,000 or more with WebFire 3.0, as well as another talk on how to increase the value and price of anything you sell by 10 to 100 times, even if you don't have an existing offer. You also get templates and email swipes for making quick sales and a guide to over 70 top affiliate programs that pay $100 or more a sale, some paying thousands, and literally everything you need to get more traffic, rankings, leads, exposure, and sales quickly and easily online. So you can literally be earning high-paying commissions from dozens of products, selling high-end web services to other businesses, earning affiliate income from template blog posts, and more by implementing our training on this previously only released in-person USB drive training this week. You'll get instant access today. No need to wait for a webinar or workshop that you may or may not be able to attend. You can start your training today if you want, right from this one instant download. It includes step-by-step and copy and paste templates for you to follow, making this insanely easy to implement this week and earn a quick $1,000 plus. And don't confuse these special trainings here as limiting you to only 1,000 plus this week, as they're all designed to not only be quick and easy, but also based on business models that can do 6 to 7 figures a year. So you can make as much as you want as long as you put in the work right there. So you can literally make back your investment by following that special jumpstart training within the next week. So it's not like you can only make 1,000. It's like, hey, this is to help you make that first sale for 1,000 or 1,000 a month this week, but obviously you can use that and land more sales or do whatever you want right there. We give you 5 different ways to make that back quickly and easily. So as a WebFire 3.0 member, you'll get access to everything you need to get free traffic, rankings, leads, exposure, sales, and commissions online. Plus, you'll even get access to our Done For You campaigns on 5 ways of quickly making money with WebFire 3.0, even if you're brand new. Plus, our weekly live trainings are priceless and full of great, actionable content that you can use to make more money online. WebFire also gives you an incredible triple guarantee that no other software company dares to offer. Guarantee number 1, use the software for 30 days, and if you're not satisfied for any reason, simply notify the support team and get a 100% refund for whatever reason. Guarantee number 2, you get free exposure from the front page of Google, Yahoo, and Bing within 7 minutes of using WebFire and following the simple directions. Guarantee number 3, you'll get free traffic to your site or offer within 24 hours of when you start using WebFire. You saw how it was all done live, so you know that it works. Start today, get free traffic by tomorrow. That's WebFire's triple guarantee. If we don't satisfy you for any reason at all, you get a 100% refund for whatever reason. Plus, you still get to keep all of our bonuses on the special bonus trainings with all the template swipes and trainings you'll need to land $1,000 plus sales easily with 5 different plug-and-play businesses, regardless if you keep WebFire 3.0 or not. Plus, you can keep all the leads, videos, content, traffic, and so forth that you can get with WebFire 3.0 too. So literally, you can not only have an easy way to make a quick profit, which makes this a true no-brainer, but you're also backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. So right here, the first-time ever deal right here, you can get $2,000 off of WebFire 3.0 for only $997 per year. That's $2,000 off for the next 20 minutes right here, all backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. But to get that deal and the bonuses, you have to go to this link right here, getwebfire.com/Coulson. Again, getwebfire.com/Coulson. That's Coulson. And again, you get your bonus training instantly as well. And again, it's all backed by the 30-day money-back guarantee. You can grab that right now at that link that you see, at the bottom right there, which is just, again, getwebfire.com/Coulson. You get locked in at the special rate. You can cancel anytime, and it all is backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee as well. And you can keep the bonus trainings, all the traffic, all the leads, and anything too, if you decide to refund later. But I know you won't, because once you see how easy it is to be able to get traffic, rankings, leads, and exposure and sales online, and how to automate a huge chunk of all of that with WebFire 3.0, I know you'll be addicted to this, especially when you top it off with all the trainings that we have, where we're trying to guarantee that you guys get the quickest jump start that you can and get the most value out of this as possible. So you'll absolutely love it. There's guys that say the training alone is worth many, 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 many times what the price is for this right here. So again, you want to go to that link you see right there to grab that special deal. And I know you guys have been asking a lot of questions. Some of the most common questions I'm seeing are, does this work on a Mac or what? This works on a Mac as well as a Windows or PC. So basically, it's web-based tools, but there is a little desktop app that you basically download one time that just basically runs in the background and alerts you to new leads. But it's so like every day it can alert you to new leads and stuff. But yeah, it works on a Mac as well as Windows. In fact, I'm actually on a Mac right now, so that's fine. And yes, this can work around the world as well. So it's not just in the U.S. or not just the U.K. or Australia. It can work anywhere that you want. And what's cool is like the lead tools and stuff, for like the real-time lead tool, you can do a search in Chinese and it will show you leads in Chinese or in French or Spanish or whatever you want. So it will show you that. You can also, if you want to use, like, let's say the ranked lead finder or the keyword tool, and you want to see what the competition looks like from your country or any other one, you can do that as well. You can just select basically the country in question there. So it can work in any country you want. Obviously, all of the instructions that we have would all be in English. But yeah, the tool can work around the globe as well, very, very easily right there. Sean, I know you've been answering a lot of questions as well. If there's any others that popped up that you haven't answered yet, or maybe you've seen a couple more of the common questions, feel free to shout out those, and we'll try to answer as many as we can. But guys, in the meantime, make sure that you go to that link right there. Again, just to get webfire.com/Colson. You've seen the proof, you've seen the tools work, you've seen the training, you've seen, again, our Facebook group, which you guys will get free access to as well. Where, again, you've seen everyone just loving it. Real people with real results right to there. I know you guys absolutely love the system that we have. So, Sean, with that, what are some of the other questions that you've seen?
Hey, guys, a bunch of people just typing in that they just bought and they want to know how to get access. So, first of all, welcome. And secondly, you're going to get a welcome email. Just give it a minute to work its way through the internet, and you're going to get a welcome email that'll have a username and password. And if you don't see that in your email in a couple minutes, then first of all, look in your spam folder, because sometimes it gets kicked over there. And if you bought via PayPal, it's going to come to whatever your default PayPal email address is. So some people signed up for PayPal like a decade ago, and they use an old email address. So you just gotta look where that is, because the system will automatically kick your access info to that email address. But I want to welcome everybody, and looking forward to work with you guys. One thing I want to mention, and Brian was talking about the weekly trainings we do. I'm not sure if he mentioned to you, but I know because Simon brought you guys on here, and he's got a huge following in the UK. Probably most of you are in the UK or in Europe. And our weekly trainings are Wednesday, and they're 8 p.m. UK time. So the same time this webinar started, they are in. They are every Wednesday, and so you'll see the link to get signed up for those as soon as you join WebFire, and you can get signed up. And tomorrow.
As a side note, Sean, I just want to clarify real quick. It's actually an hour prior to the start time of this call.
Okay. Yes, you're right. Sorry.
Close though.
I have too many numbers in my head. All right. So anyway, it's 7 p.m. UK time. Sorry about that. 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. Eastern U.S. time, and this is why I'm only allowed to talk after Brian's finished talking. But anyway, a lot of you guys are we're chatting back and forth and answering a lot of questions and getting feedback from you guys. And one thing I want to make sure that everybody's really clear on. Okay? If you're going to promote online your product, an affiliate product, whatever it is, you are making no sales if you have no people, right? I mean, you could have the greatest product in the history of mankind and the greatest discounted deal, and everybody who sees it would go, wow, that's so obvious, I would buy that, right? But no one sees it. If no one sees your product, will you make any money? If no one sees your product, will they ever become a lead and join your list? Right? They can't, right? So the lifeblood, the absolute requirement of every online business is traffic. Whether you want to sell your product, you want to sell an affiliate product, whatever it is you want to do. So a lot of you have had questions about, can I use WebFire to get traffic for X? And X was a local business. The answer is yes. Or your Shopify store? Yes. Or I just want to be an affiliate? Yes. I want to promote my YouTube videos? Yes. I want to sell my products on Amazon? Yes. Because, well, you might be looking going, wow, I just heard of WebFire. You know, it's like this thing that came out of nowhere. We have been promoting, updating, tweaking, supporting WebFire now for 5.5 years. We have hundreds of thousands of dollars in programming, which is, you know, great for you because you're not paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to get access to it. But on top of that, we have extensive training because we've been doing all these trainings all the time, plus all the training on how the software works. So we've got this archive of training. So when you say, oh, I want to promote my Shopify store, how do I do that? There's a training on that. I want to promote my products on Amazon. There's a training on that. I want to promote local businesses. There's a training on that. I want to be able to understand how to do schema and offer them to local businesses. There's a training on that. Okay, so pretty much whatever you'd like to promote and do online, there's at least one training on that. In a lot of cases, there's multiple trainings on that. And every week we're live. We're doing the trainings. We're helping people out. We're answering questions live. So if you've got questions, you can always hit up support. But if you'd like to get our feedback on something, we're there live, answering questions, answering you, helping you out, making sure that you've got the information that you need to get all the traffic, leads, sales you want. We also provide advice to people on helping them to make their websites not only rank better, but convert better when people actually show up there so that they can make more sales. Okay, so we are here on the ball helping you guys out, ready to rock and make things happen with you. One thing I want you to do when you sign up is make sure that you do register for the weekly trainings. Even if you can't necessarily make them every week, you just register once. The system will keep reminding you. We record those and add them to the member area by the next day. So there's a complete archive of them. So sometimes you can't make it for some reason. That's fine. We'll always have the recording up there. And when we do a training with PowerPoint, we'll also give you a copy of all the PowerPoint slide content, so you don't even have to like try to keep up and take lots and lots of notes. We want to make your life easy. Somebody else was asking, boy, is WebFire simple to use, or is it really complex to learn? You guys could start using WebFire right now based upon the demo that Brian did for you, because as soon as you log in, you'll have access to everything he showed you. And by the way, there's nothing else to buy. There's no upsells. There's not like a super secret thing that's the only way you can get the software to work. What you see, what you saw Brian demo and show you, exactly what you're going to get. Access to everything as soon as you go ahead and log in to WebFire. And you can start using it right away. There's 3 quick start videos. We suggest you watch those. They're I think less than 10 minutes each. They'll give you the fastest, easiest ways you can get started promoting and doing whatever it is that you want to promote. So you can kind of shortcut to the tools that will help you the most. Also have an extensive traffic training course that's got, I can't remember, more than 20 videos in it, where we break down everything into bite-sized pieces for you with, depending on what you want to promote. You want to sell on Shopify, or you want to promote to local businesses, or you want to build a blog and promote that, whatever it is you want to do. We've broken this all down. So there's just an absolute plethora of stuff, and it's all laid out though so that if you're brand new, you can start at the beginning. If you're experienced, you can scan through and go, okay, I just need to jump to here because I already know a bunch of this stuff, and I don't have to wait and try to wade through things. I can just go to the part that benefits me the most. So you guys are able to go ahead and do that. Love that, Jill. Jill just brought mine. Whoopee! All right, welcome, Jill. You guys are good. So we'll keep going here, and let's just say, Brian, you back again?
Yep, and as a side note too, for those that actually just joined up, you're probably asking if the training calls are every Wednesday. Does that mean that the next call is tomorrow? And yeah, so if you sign up right now, the very next training call for our members is tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, which again is 7 o'clock UK time for those out in the UK. So yeah, you certainly can jump on that call. And I believe this call is like each week we have different topics and stuff covered. So this week, the topic that we'll basically cover is we'll actually do some live website and business analysis and stuff. So we'll actually look at sites and businesses that our users have and kind of break those down, give some tips and stuff, not only to make more, but to rank more, make more, and all that at the same time right there. So pretty good stuff right there. So make sure to sign up for that. There's actually a sign up towards the top of the members area when you first sign in right there. So yeah, so you can hit the ground running right there. But guys, really a lot of tools and a lot of awesome info all packed in right here, and we're here to help. So if you have a question, on your business, or you want some tips or anything, we're happy to help. That's why we're here. That's why we do the trainings. That's why we have a full support staff. We have multiple workers, all U.S.-based ones that have been with us for years and years and years. Very smart people that are here to make sure that you do well. And again, there's nothing else out like this online where you can not only help your sites and stuff rank better, and even if you don't have a site, we'll show you how you can quickly get one, or how you can rank even without a site. Like if you want to have WebFire quickly and easily make and rank videos or other content for you, you can do that as well, even without a site. But not only how to quickly do all that, but also how to find all the leads out there right now that are already looking or already interested in what you could be selling to them right now. And that is worth a fortune, especially when it can search for you in the background each and every day. It can put your social media on complete autopilot each and every day. It can find leads each and every day. It can track your rankings each and every day. It can help optimize your site and your videos and your content and do all that stuff for you right there. So really an incredible guarantee right there. And again, all locked in with a 30-day money-back guarantee for any reason. So it's completely risk-free. And you get the bonus training, which actually helps you, gives you multiple ways to show you how you can make that back very quickly and easily. So again, we put our money where our mouth is right there, and you get to keep the bonus training just for trying it out right there, because we know that a lot of you, the biggest thing on your mind is, well, how soon until I make that back? So that's why we made specifically that bonus right there, was to help you make that back as quickly as possible. We estimate that you can do all that within a week just by taking action on the stuff there in the bonus download right there. So we basically made that for you to make sure you have a quick way to make your investment back, because I know once you make your investment back, you'll be much more excited, much more happy, knowing that everything else is pure profit and whatnot right there. So make sure you go to that link right now, getwebfire.com/Colson. We'll have this up for a little bit longer right here. Sean, is there anything else you want to add in before we wrap up this call and wrap up the special deal?
Yes, first of all, Henry asked a long question I get a chance to answer, but you just joined as a member, so I can tell you that there's specific training on that. You'll see in the quick start training, so I won't bother to try to type out a long answer to you. A bunch of people have joined, but I've got some people who are got their credit cards declined, probably primarily because, not because you don't have the money, but because you're not in the U.S., and that happens all the time. It happens to me when I buy stuff. In fact, we're headed to the UK fairly soon, and just bought something over there that pinged a fraud alert on our card over here. And so just turn the card over, call your bank, tell them, yes, you really wanted to do this. Tell them to lift the block so that you can do it, and they'll put in whatever their super secret bank code is, and then you can just come back and complete your order. And we know that you tried to order, and we appreciate that. So as soon as you get it cleared up and get your order in, we'll still honor the deal and the bonuses and everything else. So you'll be in good shape and able to do that. A couple of people said they were wondering where to get their login info, because you get to the login page as soon as you buy, faster than the email gets to you, but you should have seen that in your email now. I think it was Carolyn who said she's already in and adding her domains and using WebFire, so she's rocking and rolling already. It's real quick, and to be able to get in, like I said, there's no upsell, so as soon as you complete your registration, boom, you're in, you've got access, and you're ready to rock. And if you guys have some other questions, just go ahead and put them in the chat box and under the Q&A, and we'll get you guys answered up and ready to rock. Somebody was asking me what's the price in Great Britain pounds. Our numbers are in dollars. It's like 760 pounds, the $9.97, but we'll be charging in dollars because we're in the U.S. and we have to transact in dollars. We've actually tried to get, with so many customers in the UK, we've tried to get the ability to process in pounds, but it's unbelievably hard. You wouldn't think that it would be hard in today's society, but it is. Hey, Krista, you could, and if you guys get stuck, you need help, something doesn't work, you guys can always get us through the support link. It's on the order recap page, but if you go to support@webfire.com or email support@webfire.com, you can always get to us if something gets clogged up, doesn't work, whatever. We'll take care of you. One thing, today is a holiday in the U.S., so our support team might not be babysitting support the way they normally would be on what's a regular weekday. So please understand, if you email and no one jumps right on and gets back to you, it's because they're like off at a barbecue, most likely. But normally we'd be right on the ball. We just jumped in and did this because Simon wanted us to take care of you guys, and we're here to do that. So thank you, Henry. All right. So other than that, I don't know if we've got any more questions, but if you do, put them in there, and we'll get there doing that. All right, Jill, thank you. You're welcome.
And Paul asked where they can download the USB content inside the members area. Under the training tab, there's a special link there. In fact, I can tell you exactly where in a second. Or actually, it's even easier. So if you log into the members area, on the main screen where you see the getting started, it's actually the fourth button down. It's blue and it says WebFire USB training. So that's where you'll see your bonus training in the main area. The fourth big button down in the main area on the left side. A few buttons below where it says WebFire Overview. So you can get all that bonus training right there. All right. And you should receive the login info should be sent almost instantly. I mean, maybe wait like a few minutes if so. If you don't see it after a few minutes, make sure to check your spam or your filters just in case. And then if it's still not there, just write support@webfire.com. Make sure you give them your name and your email and stuff, and they can look that up and sort that through very, very quickly and easily. Or if you have any payment issues at all, just write support@webfire.com, and they'll be sure to sort you through there. So yeah, so just make sure to write support@webfire.com. Okay. And yep, the price you see there is the price. There's no catch or anything like that. There's no upsells or anything like that either. So price is the price you get there. All right. Well, Sean, is there anything else you want to add before we wrap up this call here?
I think that we're good. I think we got people's questions answered, and that's probably got another question that you can pop in there, and we'll get that to you in a minute.
Okay. Okay. So yes, it looks like there's lots of you in right now, and again, there's like maybe one or two that haven't received the email now, or they have a login issue. Just make sure to again check the spam first, just in case. And if you have any issues, just make sure to write support@webfire.com, and they'll be sure to get that sorted out for you right there. So yeah, that's a very, very easy then. So just write support@webfire.com and you'll be sorted through very, very quickly. So that's a pretty easy thing for them to do. All right, guys. So with that, we'll wrap up this call. Just make sure, again, to go to the link right now. We'll keep that for just a few moments longer right there. And again, thanks to everyone that joined up. You'll see that the first training call will be tomorrow. If there's any issues at all, just write, like right now, write support@webfire.com. Or you can also use the help desk inside the members area, top right, it will say support. You can click that, and they'll be sure to sort that through for you right away. Again, usually they get back very, very quickly, almost instantly within an hour. It's always guaranteed to be within a day, but usually much, much quicker, especially after calls and stuff like this. So with that, guys, thanks again, and special thanks to those that have signed up, and we look forward to working with you. And again, any issues, any problems at all, just write support@webfire.com and they'll promptly solve that for you. So once again, you want to make sure to go to getwebfire.com/Colson. And I want to thank you all and hope you have a great rest of the week, and we'll talk to you guys later. So with that, take care and have a great rest of the day.